Sometimes life has a way of turning our world upside down. One day, you think everything is going your way, then boom, the bottom falls out. This is exactly what happened to an energetic Boston College graduate by the name of Pete Freitas. He was just starting out his career when he received the news in March 2012. He was diagnosed with amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, or ALS. I would like to share with you a brief history of Pete Freitas and how, in spite of his diagnosis, he made a commitment to raise awareness of ALS through the creation of the Ice Bucket Challenge. Pete Freitas had demonstrated as early as the 6th grade that he had an unusual gift of communicating with people. He was very enthusiastic and seems to stick out in a crowd. As he entered Boston College, he majored in communication and shortly afterwards became the captain of the school's baseball team. Pete had a gift that a few possess. He could inspire people to rally around a topic or a cause. This is how he led his baseball team to many victories. Pete graduated from school, played some professional baseball, and later began working in the insurance business. He was not particularly thrilled with his job since he felt out of place, sort of like he had missed his calling. However, things turned inside out when he learned of his ALS diagnosis. Believe it or not, on that very day of learning about his condition, he had dinner with his family and girlfriend when he broke the news to them. But, as with all great leaders, he presented to them his new vision of leading a movement to fight ALS. He also made an astounding claim that he would bring attention of this disease to well-known people such as Bill Gates. And thus, Pete quit the insurance business and channeled his energy into rallying cry to fight ALS. To better understand what he was personally facing, it would be helpful to give a short description of this disease. ALS, often referred to as Lou Gehrig's disease, is a progressive neurodegenerative disease that affects nerve cells in the brain and in the spinal cord. Though not contagious, it can strike anyone. Progression is wasting and paralysis occurs in the limbs. Over time, the sufferer will lose their ability to speak, walk, swallow, and ultimately can no longer breathe involuntarily. Pete's research have left him with some disturbing data. There is no cure and no effective treatment exists to counter the advances of this disease. His findings led him to publish the following sobering statistics on his Facebook page. Please follow very closely. Over the course of a person's life, he or she will spend a total of 1,374 days reading books and another 1,259 days online. Yet, the life expectancy of a patient diagnosed with ALS is a mere 1,000 days. Think about that. 1,000 days translate to as little as 3 years. These numbers seems to hit a raw nerve with Pete's emotion. In his own words, as soon as he got the news of his ALS diagnosis, it clicked. This is what I've been put here to do. Pete began to research out regional ALS support groups and attended a few sport events to raise awareness. Along his journey, he met another ALS sufferer, Pat Quinn. By combining their efforts, they took their cause to social media and launched the Ice Bucket Challenge in 2013. Although various versions of the Ice Bucket Challenge have evolved across the world, the most common one involves dumping buckets of icy water over the head of the acceptor, who in turn challenges 2 to 3 of their friends to accept the challenge within 24 hours or offer a donation to an ALS charity. In spite of this launch, the Ice Bucket Challenge did not generate much excitement in 2013. However, in the summer of this year, 2014, the social media went viral regarding the IBC. all types of celebrities began posting their individual IBC, including Justin Timberlake, the late Joan Rivers, Billy Gates, Jimmy Fallon, Kobe Bryant, former President George W. Bush, and LeBaron James, just to name a few. Pete's calling was finally coming into reality. Not only has global awareness about ALS increased dramatically, but also campaign donations to find a cure for ALS have increased, from a reported a few millions in 2013 to 115 million by late September 2014. The results have astounded everyone, most notably Pete himself. But before we conclude this speech, here's a quick update on Pete Freitas. Unfortunately, the disease has taken a toll on him. He requires someone to take complete care of his daily needs. He can no longer speak, he has lost the ability to swallow, and he cannot walk. But on the brighter side, in early September of this year, he became a father with the birth of his first child. In conclusion, let us remember that life's adversity can be challenged into creating some worthy cause. In spite of his ALS diagnosis, Pete Freitas committed to lead the fight against the disease by creating the Ice Bucket Challenge. As he stated many times, be passionate, be genuine, work hard, and don't be afraid to be great. What an inspiration and a model for all of us to follow. Thank you.